of the Companions, Chapter 1, Part 7. The Tortures of Khabbab ibn al Aratt, radiyallahu anhu. Khabbab, radiyallahu anhu, is also one of those fortunate persons who offered themselves for sacrifice and hardship for the cause of Allah. He was the 6th or 7th person to embrace Islam, and therefore he went through hardship for a long time. He was made to put on steel armor and lie in the sun to sweat. Very often he was made to lie flat on burning sand, which caused the flesh on his back to dissolve. He was the slave of a woman. When she came to know that he was visiting Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she used to brand his head with a hot iron. Umar, radiyallahu anhu, during his khilafah, his successorship, once asked him about the details of his sufferings the details of his hardship after embracing Islam. He showed him his back, seeing which Umar, radiyallahu anhu, said, "I've never seen such a back before." He said, "My body was dragged over heaps of burning coal, and the blood and fat coming out of my back put out the fire." It is said that when Islam spread and the Muslimin conquered all the surrounding territory, he used to weep and say, "Allah seems to be compensating us in this world for all our hardships, and perhaps nothing will be left for us as a reward in the akhirah hereafter." Khabbab, radiyallahu anhu, narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam once performed an unusually long rakat bow while leading a salah, ritual prayer. When the Sahaba mentioned it to him, he said, This was a salah of hope and fear. I begged 3 favors from Allah, and I besought him, O Allah, let not my ummah, nation, perish by famine. Let not my ummah be destroyed by an enemy gaining the upper hand on them, and let not my ummah fight among themselves. Allah granted the first 2 prayers, but not the third one. Khabbab, radiyallahu anhu, died in 37 Hijri. He was the first of the Sahaba to be buried at Kufa. Ali, radiyallahu anhu, once passing by his grave, said, "May Allah bless and show rahmah on Khabbab, radiyallahu anhu. He embraced Islam willingly and migrated with the great pleasure in Allah's path, and spent his whole life in striving and difficulty for Islam. Blessed is the person who is mindful of the day of Qiyamah, the rising, prepares for his presenting all his deeds before Allah, remains contented with very little of this world, and is able to please his Allah." Note, to be able to please Allah was really the Sahaba's greatest achievement, for this was the sole purpose of their life.